Not really.
No?
I mean, he's all right. I mean, let's be honest. Forest fans think he's Pele. He's not that. He's all right. And this is the issue with us Tottenham fans. He has Beyoncé there, but Beyonce doesn't buy you a player. Beyonce goes in. I mean, maybe the captaincy made him not play as well last season. Maybe it was a bit too much pressure on him. So I think they'll give it to Romero actually.
Looks like the heavens is opening up on me right now.
I see that. Yeah, I wonder what's going on there. Yeah,
And the sun's kind of gleaming through my feet. I'm like, I'm getting drifted up here in a minute. Hi, and welcome back to One Way Football, 101's Fan Talk. Joined here today with the one and only Johnny and his main man to his right, his little son, him, Harry. Yes, number one supporter of Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know. It could be the second number one supporter. I don't know who comes first in his family. Joint position. He does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, listen. A lot to talk about because the Morgan Gibbs-White thing is still ongoing. I'm sure you have a lot to say on this matter because I know it did wind you up. We've had the Forest fan on. He wasn't really too, he wasn't really too fussed about it, about Tottenham, the way that Tottenham were going about it and the way that Forest are going about it. But what's your thoughts, Johnny, on this whole situation?
We've done nothing wrong. I mean, we've put in a bid for a player and Mr. Stavros there kicks off again, and it's just really got to end because he moans and groans about everything. He's got to be the worst chairman in the league. And, I'm not actually sure what's going on here, to be honest. And we don't want it to drag out because we've got to buy other players if we're not going to be able to get him. I know his wife's pregnant at the minute, so he's not.
Yeah, so he hasn't. It's confirmed that he didn't travel for the pre-season training to Portugal. Due to a private matter and non-related football matters.
His wife's had to drop the baby, I think. So that's why. But yeah, I mean, this.
I'm sure Tottenham might go try and take a trip to that hospital. Why you got a minute? Why are you waiting?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It wouldn't surprise me if he goes to City because this is what happens, doesn't it? And
Are City involved with it? They've
come in and put a bid in as well. I don't know what's going on.
Well, this is what was going to happen, weren't it? Because of the whole leak now that there is a clause there.
Yeah.
That it's all come out. I think you were bound to get other teams probably go, hang on a minute, we should be looking into this now.
I'm no expert in contracts. I'm not a lawyer, but there's a release clause there. We've met the release clause. Just give us the player. The problem is you don't know if the player wants to move. So
do you think he's worth more than the 60 million release clause that you
not really.
No?
I mean, he's all right. I mean, let's be honest. Forest fans think he's Pele. He's not that. He's all right. He's a decent midfielder. He's a good cover midfielder for us. But I don't think he's better than Maddison.
You'd pick Maddison over him, would you? You'd pick Maddison over
I would.
Morgan, yeah?
Yeah, I would. I mean, he's a good player to have rotation. So you got Wednesday, Saturday. Mix it up. Yeah, I think Maddison's a better player personally, but people might disagree with that. But
because when it all first came out, do you think? Because I don't know, like you say with the contract things, I don't know because I overheard that not all release clauses are the same. They could be different release clauses, how it can be approached, how it can, agents, like we say, agents these days, they go out and they do their thing and they go and speak to the other agents of that player. And, if it did, people aren't just going to sit there and just go, oh, well, I don't know. You'll have to talk to my club about it. He's probably gone, you'll have to, there is a thing that you can look into there. And it's
as simple as this. If a player wants to go, he'll go. And, the club can't hold him there. This, whatever his name is, Mariakis, this guy is an absolute clown. And not just this, he's done it. He wrote a statement about VAR last season. He's literally stitched up Palace. Now, let's get this right. I don't think Palace are all innocent in this either. They're meant to meet a deadline. They never met it. But he's wrote another letter in. He's gone and gone, oh, punish this, punish that, and now look what's happened. So it stems from him, but I don't think Tottenham should pursue this for another week, 2-3 weeks, because we need to get someone else in. Otherwise,
So what you're saying is if you stay concentrated on Gibbs-White,
we
you could
don't get
miss
him.
out on other deals.
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially.
So I think Tottenham know that. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, if he comes, he comes. If he don't, he don't. It is, just how it is.
Yeah, like I say, it's. I think now you've come to at the start of it all. You was fuming with Forest the way they went about it. I think now that you've kind of calmed down on the situation and you've actually probably realised to yourself that all right, he's not like you say, he's not Pele, is he? So
Oh yeah, and
there's other options out there to go for. I mean, is there any other like players that you would look at now and go, okay, then let's go for this one instead then?
well, funny enough, when we signed Kudos, I thought it was the wrong West Ham player, and I thought we should have gone for Bowen.
Oh,
Because I
really?
think, yeah, he's the
I think
kind
you
of player.
probably would have had more chance going for Kudos though, because Bowen,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Kudos is a good sign, a great sign. I think it's brilliant, but Bowen would have been nice. But we do need someone's going to put the ball in the back of net. I'm not sure if Solanke is the answer, to be honest. But is this probably is not much
There
out
was a
there.
lot. There was a lot of hype over Solanke last season, weren't there? And
Yeah, he held the ball up well. He scored a few goals.
yeah,
He did his job for the team. But you compare him to Jermaine
I mean,
Defoe.
how many did he score last season? Was it like 17, something like that? In the
Well, I
end,
don't know how many he got actually. I don't think it was that many.
no,
I'm
I
not
think he
sure.
did. I'm sure it was. He got 17 or something like 17 goals.
I'll have a look. But yeah,
I'm not
but
sure.
looking at that team, I mean, it's a team that is not 17th, is it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll double check now. But yeah, there's not much out there. That's the problem.
No,
You
that
don't
was
just
actually was that his number? I think that was his number, weren't it? I'm getting confused. His number in the back of him
it's 20.
was he 20? Oh, he's 20, was he?
No,
He's
was it
20.
20? 19.
No, 19.
19.
19.
Hang on, 25. Hang on, I'll tell you now.
I
24.
think I might have got that.
I think he scored
I
that
think
many.
because I made a video, I think about Solanke,
Oh, no,
his
he
number
scored. He scored 14.
14. I think I made a video like a banter video saying that his number was 19 and that was how many goals Tottenham had conceded, like or something like that. I don't know.
9. Yeah, he scored 9 in the league, 5 in the Europa League. So yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
so
like we say then, we're not going back to the Morgan Gibbs-White thing, it's like if you're not that fussed about it, do you think other fans should be fussed about it and just kind of move on from it?
We never have anything nice, do we, Tottenham? I mean, it's just how it is. You couldn't, it's this clown walks around stomping his feet, moaning and groaning about everything, and he's just made a mockery of Forest. Really, there's a lot of teams out there that don't like him anymore, and you got to stop doing this. If the player wants to go, let him go. But we don't know if he wants to go or not. So we'll see what happens there.
Do you think that should be a thing now, or rather than a release clause, it should be up to the player? No.
Yeah, I don't think you can hold a release clause or not. I don't think you can hold a player at his will anyway. Because what they're going to do, they're going to not going to play that well. They're going to stomp off in a huff, and in the end, they're going to get sold anyway. So, I don't know if he wants more money or not, but this Marinakis, but he should just say that.
Yeah,
and I don't see the point of a release clause if he's going to keep it secret. Don't put one in there then.
Yeah,
I don't think he's the full shilling, to be honest with you, James.
He's not the full shilling, no.
Oh, he ain't. No, he can't be. Well, stick a release clause in there, but don't tell no one.
Yeah.
So we've come with a bid, which is exactly the release clause. And well, somebody's let the cat out of the bag. Well, don't put a release clause in there then.
You're kind of on the path of what we're going through with Gyökeres, but except there wasn't a release clause. It was just a handshake between the owner and the.
Well, yeah, and it's all about now with Gyökeres, which owners are gonna talk the best here because apparently he wants Arsenal. They all say that.
Yeah, the problem is as well. This is what it goes to. It's not up to in this situation. It's not just up to the player. I was talking to this about Ed, and this goes with the Morgan Gibbs-White thing. Is the player can do whatever he wants. It's at the end of the day that it's the decision of the club. You could
Yeah.
if they could run it right down to the very last day of this transfer window, and then you're still a Forest player or a Sporting player at the end of the day. The window closes and you're stuck there.
Yeah. But like I said, with Jokovic, I wouldn't worry too much. As I said to you in the other video, don't really rate him. So I think if he goes Man United, I wouldn't really lose sleep over it if you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
To be honest,
We'll see anyway. We'll see how it goes. But
yeah.
yeah. So Morgan Gibbs-White, you're not really looking at any other players in general, just to like maybe fill that role. You obviously want a backup, didn't you?
Adam Wharton, I think, has been spoken about.
Yeah.
And Eze is another one. I can't see Eze coming now, but yeah, those were the two. Is there anyone else Tottenham wanted? Oh, Mark Gay from Palace. But I can't see him leaving Palace either. But
you can't, no,
not now, not yet. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, looking at the squad on Saturday against Reading, it looked all right. I know it's only Reading, but we've got a nice spine there. I think it'll be all right. It depends how many he's gonna get rid of as well. But we need more. We need 2 or 3 more for sure.
Yeah, I was just watching Sky Sports. Then it's just amazing how Liverpool. We touched on this on the Match Week Madness thing, where Liverpool are nearly 300 million they're spending, and they're talking about even probably going over that as well, with one more player. But I look at Spurs and that, like, you should be like getting, you never really spend big money at Spurs, do you?
Just because you've got a chairman who don't put his hand in his pocket, that's why, and this is the problem.
Let's touch on this a little bit, because it's been going on for years now, and there's no other way that you can talk about it with like your chairman every year going on about he wants this and he wants big things for Tottenham, but he never throws his hand in his pocket. Never.
Well, he does. But so, for example, he bought Ndombele a few years back, 65 million quid. But then he goes and sells Bale at nearly 100 million. He sells Kane at 80 million. So he makes his money back. The problem with Daniel Levy is for years I don't really think he's had enough guidance. He goes in, he wades in, he does all the negotiation. Yeah, and he's known as somebody who try and knock you down by a few million quid. So I think.
What about the rest of the shareholders? Is there no other shareholders apart from me?
He's the chairman of the club, so he works for ENIC. So he's employed by them, but obviously he takes his shareholding money out every year.
Yeah,
his millions. Yes, he's built the stadium. Yes, he's built the training ground. We have this conversation every time.
This is not off of borrowed money, though, this stadium and that. You've paid it off, right?
He hasn't named the stadium yet. That's coming, I think. And there's also, he is making money off non-football events. And this is the issue with us Tottenham fans. He has Beyoncé there, but Beyoncé doesn't buy you a player. Beyoncé goes in his pocket. And that's the problem. He's got all this.
I don't want to keep going back to this Gibbs-White thing, but then why don't you just go in there and just be like, there you go, slap 75 million on the table?
Because Daniel Levy doesn't do that.
Yeah, this is the problem.
You look at Liverpool, how they do business. Right, how much is he? He's 100 million. All right, that's done. There you go.
115. There you go. Yeah.
And they're calling it a Tottenham tax, didn't they? So when Daniel Levy comes calling, they whack the price up. But he's a shrewd businessman. He won't spend it. But as Tottenham fans, we just want to win trophies, and you need to spend money. If you're not,
so I've got a video coming up, and I'm trying to think of a name of it now, but it's to do with to win the Premier League, you have to be a rich club these days, by the looks of it. And
you need money. You need money for sure.
You need a lot of money, and it's never going to change, unfortunately, now in this day and age.
You need to survive. And
I can't see for a very long time now a club like Leicester winning the league.
No, not now. Man City spent, Man United spent when they won the league. Arsenal spent when they won the league. Same with Liverpool. Chelsea, perennial spenders. Tottenham spend money. the problem is they spend it on the wrong players.
On the
And
wrong players.
well, over the years, I mean, we wanted Samuel Eto'o when Harry Redknapp was manager. Who did Levy
Yeah,
buy? Darren Bent. I mean,
yeah,
we were one or
mm,
two players away from possibly winning the Premier League,
yeah.
and he just goes and buys Darren Bent. So
Yeah, yeah. It's for me with the looking at Tottenham when I don't see you spending money, it's great. I mean, you still managed to win a trophy without that
it's
spending.
net spend, isn't it? So he'll spend it, but whatever he sells, he calls back.
Goes
So
back, yeah,
he'll
yeah,
get it back through sales and things like that. So plus he makes money just off Son alone, doesn't he? If you think about it, Sonny alone makes
because
that
there was
club.
a. Did you not have a protest before this? Even
Yeah.
the Europa League had finished.
Yeah, so it was a group called Change for Spurs who are on Twitter,
Yeah,
and what they do is they organise peaceful protests before a home game, and it is just with banners and stuff to say, look, we've had enough now. It's been 24 years. But what happened was when we got to there was meant to be a protest just before the semi-final.
was you with this or against this?
Oh, I'm with it. I wasn't.
With it,
I
yeah.
wasn't at those two games. I wasn't at those games. I would have joined them if I was there. But there was one planned for just before the Bodo Glimt semi-final, and they
Yeah.
pulled it because obviously we want to get behind the team and stuff. So yeah, Levy out. He is probably 70% of the fan base want him out. The problem is there's still that small percentage of people that you're not allowed to talk bad about him. Oh, he's a wonderful man, and he's got us this, and he's got us that, and he's done it. Look at the stadium. What's that going to do with anything?
Yeah,
It's like
I think Lord Sugar was better, weren't he?
well, no, I won't say that much, but I mean, it's not like me having a 10-bedroom mansion, and you go, "Can I use your toilet?" And I say, "I'm sorry, James, I haven't got a toilet." It's just it's the same thing. Can we see a decent team at Tottenham? Well, sorry, I ain't got that many good players.
Yeah,
But I think now though, I mean, he's got these other people around him now. This other Lohan Lange and this other guy from Arsenal that used to be
yeah,
your
yeah,
I think director of football or whatever.
yeah,
So things are changing now, and what we want is for him to step aside, just maybe do the business side of things, which he does very well,
yeah.
and leave it to the football people to do the football stuff and go from there. But I look at our team, and I think our team at the minute is all right. I don't see
Yeah.
anything. There's no Harry Winks in there anymore. There's no Oddie Skip in there anymore. There's no dead wood as there was prior to this. So we're sort of getting rid of the not so
What's your
good
thoughts
players.
about the Richarlison then? Uh,
Well, he's not injured. I don't know what's happened here. I always felt he was going to move this season anyway.
yeah.
He's been a bit unlucky with injuries. What I like about Richarlison, he gets involved.
He gets stuck in. As soon as he gets on, he wants to get stuck in, doesn't he?
Pardon my language, but he's a shit house, isn't he? Let's be honest. It's what he
Yeah,
does.
yeah, 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 yeah,
He's a
yeah,
bit like Lamella. Remember Lamella for Tottenham? He
yeah,
did that.
yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
had Xhaka, and
Jack,
you
yeah,
had those players that will do that for you.
yeah,
So yeah, I'll give him that. He might not be technically the best, but he does score some crucial goals. But maybe it's time for him to move on. So I don't know if Thomas Frank says, right, look, this will be it now. We'll find you a club. But he may still have a part to play, James. I don't know. He
yeah,
may still have.
yeah,
He may be a good backup to have. A bit
yeah,
like
possibly.
Llorente when we signed Llorente all those years ago.
Because like you say, with Solanke not doing that much, Richarlison he's up and down. You see, would you look like to get in another striker then? Do you think that's
Yeah,
what?
we do. We need a finisher. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like I said, Solanke's not really the answer. And if you've got Kudos on that wing, he needs to cross it into someone. But I will say a striker is priority at the minute. Who I don't know.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah. Just going on to Thomas Frank now quickly. I had to laugh at his. Do you know what's coming, Johnny? When
But
he
go
was
on.
in his interview, he said, "Yeah, of course, Tottenham are going to lose games where every team loses games in a season. That's every team in the Premier League." And then he actually um he actually proven himself wrong, and he looked at his whoever it was at the side, and he went, "Oh, except Arsenal." He went because they went unbeaten the whole season. I did have to
Oh,
laugh, and he laughed at
yeah,
himself because
I did
he
see
went,
that. Yeah,
"I've just proven myself wrong there a little bit."
yeah,
But
yeah. He's a good manager. He's a good man. I like, and just on a point actually. So we was at the game on Saturday against Reading,
mm,
and we watched the warm up, and it's night and day. So we did about 20 minutes of practicing corners,
right, okay,
literally defenders against attackers. This is the warm
yeah,
up
yeah,
and set pieces, free kicks,
that,
etc. This
yeah.
never happened under Ange. It was let's just go out there, kick a ball, run around, jump over some cones.
Oh,
Now it's
really?
intense, it's proper
Yeah.
now, yeah. And one of our goals
That's
came
what you
from a
kind of want
corner.
to see in a club, like the
Yeah,
likes of us. Well, we do it all the time, don't we? We look at. I mean, I've seen a clip of Man United trying to do it. They
yeah.
they were poor at trying to defend corners and stuff like that. But
They're
you want to see that in a
being,
team, don't you? You do.
yeah, but they're being coached now. They're being coached now. So
Yeah,
what I do like is that Thomas Frank's on that pitch as well.
yeah.
So
Oh, is
he
he?
was out there with them, yeah.
Oh,
And
right, okay.
end of the game, he did his old speech and all that. Well, that's only friendly, but he's a good motivator.
Where is he from? Is he like Danish or is it?
He's Danish, yeah. He's
He is
Danish,
Danish. Yeah, he's Danish. Yeah.
yeah. And he's I think he'll do good things. I'm excited really for the future because he seems to know how to talk to players. So and players
Yeah,
seem to enjoy it. Yeah. So
it's probably an exciting time. I mean, with any club that gets a new manager in, I know Spurs have been this team that you're always getting rid of managers or bringing one in, or same with United and that.
yeah.
It's hard now to get yourself motivated, probably sometimes, to see something come in and try and back them as much as you can because you've done it all the time,
Yeah.
and then fall so much. You got a trophy at the end of Angela. I did think that, like I said before, I thought maybe he would have got another chance with that.
Um,
Um,
so I wanted him to stay. I thought he deserved at least another year. The problem is, is that sorry, I've lost my train of thought. Sorry. So the problem is, you do risk giving him the year when come November, December, we're struggling again in the league. So Daniel Levy's gone, well, do you know what? I can't take that risk. League position is important. So that's what's happened. So I think they've got rid of him before he got worse. He might not have got worse, but you don't want to take that risk.
but even if he got like 10 games in or something, or even to December, do you not think no? You never
Problem is,
know. Like by December time, you could have been up there.
but if you give him, well, no, but the way he plays, he was so open. It was
Yeah,
so open, and you can't take that risk anymore. And you could see the style of play on Saturday was night and day to what Ange does.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. I mean, the first half was 0-0 in the first half, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah.
You
But
did you still see in links of the old Spurs in there, and then he
no,
might have
no.
turned it around?
I'll tell you why. So Porro and Udogie, what he used to do, Ange, was invert them. So they'd end up in the opposite penalty area. Now on Saturday, they stayed in their positions and it
Yeah.
worked. Keep them playing where they meant to play. Left back,
Oh, right,
left
okay.
back, right back, and let Kudos do his thing.
I
Porro
do
don't need to.
apologise. It looks like the heavens is opening up on me right now.
I see that. Yeah, I wonder what was
and
going on there. Yeah,
and
you've
the
got.
sun's kind of gleaming through my feet. I'm like, I'm getting drifted up here in a minute. Yeah, no, because I did see it was 0-0, and I was thinking, oh, here we go. It's going to be like the classic Spurs of getting a new manager and just. But then you got the two goals. Kudos played as well. Did he get brought on?
Kudos played second half, and he was probably the best player on the pitch.
Oh, so he did well then
Yeah,
for his
yeah, he's a
first game.
danger. He's a big danger. And it's Vukovic, the young boy that we signed a year and a half ago,
Yeah,
been out on loan, 18 years old. I mean, he looks very, very good. We can't judge him on one game against Reading. We need to
yeah,
see
of
him
course,
against
of
big
course.
boys. So I think the first 10 games, I think for any team is where it needs to be.
Yeah,
And after
yeah,
game 10, when it gets to just before Christmas, that's where it will start. You'll start to see,
yeah. No.
how this league shapes up.
Yeah, so who else have you got in pre-season? Who's your next game then?
We've got Luton away on Saturday. The
Okay.
Hatters. and then
Arsenal.
we've got Arsenal
Then it's the
in
Arsenal game, yeah.
Hong
Yeah.
Kong. We've got
You're leaving
Newcastle.
that quite late, ain't you? Let's go to
Well,
like to Hong Kong.
yeah, Newcastle
I
in
mean,
Korea.
we're already over there now. I think we've got a couple of games before that over there anyway. But you must be going out like maybe 2 days before or even a day before or something like that.
Early August we're going out, yeah, and then we've got Bayern Munich away
in
Germany, and then we've got obviously the Super Cup
The Super Cup, yeah.
on the 13th, and then season
Are you going
starts.
to the Luton game?
Not well. It's very difficult to get an away ticket there, to be honest. They only give you like 900. So no,
Oh,
not
right,
We're
yeah.
actually going to watch Frome Town versus Chippenham
Oh,
this weekend
nice.
in the Premier League. Yeah,
Yeah, the lower league.
And
Yeah.
I get to train with the first
he
team.
gets to train with the first team
Oh,
for an
do
hour
you?
and a half.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's
That's really good.
Local football's great sometimes, something different.
Yeah. You get that different feel to it, don't you?
Yeah, so we're going to go and watch them, and but yeah, and our first game will be Bournemouth at home, which will be end of August.
Bournemouth at home, yeah. I mean, I forgot what's your first couple of games? You got Bournemouth.
No, Burnley, City, Bournemouth.
Burnley, City, Bournemouth. I mean, City's probably, but you have a good track record against City for some reason. City hate playing you. It's really weird.
We always beat them.
Yeah,
Nothing
you always do. Unless it's to do with Arsenal winning the league, then you.
Well, I mean, Son to scuff that shot was just terrible, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah. What would you actually talking about Song? Is there any more news on him? Is he going? Is he?
Well,
He's
I think
injured at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's going to stay another year. Apparently, he had a back injury because he didn't play very well on Saturday, but apparently he had a bit of a back injury, but he played anyway. He's a bit sore. But yeah, I think he'll stay another year. I don't think he'll be a regular. I don't think he'll be captain.
Because is there any reports on Saudi being in for him? Was there talks about
Saudi
that?
want him, but I think he loves Tottenham, to be fair.
Yeah,
and I think he wants one more crack at the Champions League.
They've treated him well there as well. You know, and his family as well.
Yeah, he's been loyal to them. But again, like I said, Son sells shirts.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Sorry for his yawning.
No, that's all right. We're talking about Tottenham. I know how it is, mate. But no, Song. I think he will. Yeah, you're probably right. He'll probably end his career maybe at Tottenham. He might retire.
Yeah.
Do a bit of go on, mate. He might go to America. One of the things, but I think he'll finish his professional career at Tottenham for sure. He's such a quality player. You know my feelings towards him. Getting any team, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. But he can still turn it on, can't he?
Yeah, 100%. He's always a massive threat as well to us. Like even when I play him, I go, "Oh, Song's there." It's the one player I look out for usually. Is Song?
Yeah, he's lost a bit of pace, but he used to whip him in the top corner a lot, didn't he?
Corner. Yeah. I think when Kane left, it was a matter of because they used to link up very well. I think when you played Bayern Munich, you see the way that Song hugs Harry Kane.
Yeah,
he probably holds him he probably hugs him .
Yeah, exactly. And but yeah, I mean, maybe the captaincy made him not play as well last season. Maybe it was a bit too much pressure on him. So I think they'll give it to Romero actually. From there, we'll see. But yeah, I think maybe the pressure not having the captaincy might help him. But he's won that trophy now, so I think he can relax a bit.
Yeah. It's it's like jokes aside and rivalry aside, it's nice to see that he's won something. He's a top player and he's a really humble and nice guy. To be fair, he hasn't got a bad bone in his body. You've seen him make some tackles before in his career, and he's done wrong. And he's gone off nearly in tears because he's potentially really hurt someone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can see that he's passionate about it. But look, listen, we're going to wrap it up there anyway because it's time's ticking on. But it was good to have you guys on here. Thank you very much, Harry. Thank you for coming on 101 Fan Talk, and thank you, Johnny. Thank you for joining us.
Anytime.
And just before we leave, just that you can have a little quick message to the board and the owners at Forest, Johnny.
Yeah. Basically, stop being a fool. Stop embarrassing yourself. Because Forest are a big club, right? They don't need this nonsense in their life. Players come, players go. Let him go. Let him come to Tottenham and buy your own players. Do what you got to do. Do you know what I mean? I think they want to go for what's his name, the striker, Brentford Wissa.
Wissa. Oh right, yeah.
So,
So get him in and let the lad flourish.
Yeah. He's a whiny bitch, and he don't stop whinging. My God. My God. Honestly,
But yeah, look,
I don't blame Forest. It's not their fault.
No, of course it's not. No.
But yeah, that's how it is. But you're very much looking forward to the season starting now.
Yeah, I am now. It's time's ticking. I mean, what are we 4 weeks away now, maybe?
Yeah, not long.
That?
Yeah,
and
not long.
getting exciting to see exciting business and get these pre-seasons out of the way and transfers, and then we'll be doing some proper good shows together. But lads, thank you very much for coming on the show. We'll get you on, and we'll see you on Sunday for Match Week Madness for some more news and more updates about the whole Premier League and other clubs as well. And don't forget to hit that like button, share all the content, hit the bell to get notified on new videos, and throw us a sub. Thank you very much, lads, and we shall see you again soon.
See you later. Cheers. Thanks. Bye.